What's going on, guys? It's WeeFinney here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to clone your Digimon. Uh, Cloning is basically a form of how to increase your stats on your Digimon and make them stronger. If you press X on your keyboard and you go to ability, you can see all your stats will be white, but as you can see, this one's green. That means any stats with green have been increased. The only reason why mine is increased without any clone to it is because of like my shirt and gloves and stuff. What you need for digicloning is items such as Digiclone A, Digiclone B, Digiclone C, and Digiclone D. Obviously there's different types. These here ones with like the red border and stuff are the ones you would get from the shop at that center. And what you need to do to buy the Digiclone is you need Digicore. You can get Digicore from scanning any mercenary egg, or by getting it from boss cards, or by buying it at the shops at that center. So once you have a Digicore, you would buy a Digiclone and purchase it, and it would buy you one of these here. Once you have a few of each of them, you will come over to Richard Sampson around the back of that center. So if you look at your map, so he would be here where this exclamation mark is. It shows you here, just in case you don't realize where he is. He's sitting here. So what you want to do is double click on him and go inside that center, right? And it will take you to the process in where you would do the digicloning. Now you press start and it will give you 4 stats. First one's attack, second one's crit, third one's block, fourth one's avoid or evasion, whatever one you want it to. I would usually go for attack and crit, so I would. So what I would do is select the attack one, and as you can see they're all level 0. So when you press digiclone, the first one it will take is a D clone, and what you want to do is press enchant, and it'll bring up these cards. You can select them if you can't be bothered waiting, or you can let the timer go down and it'll pick one for you. As you can see, it's 1 now, and if you want you can keep adding to it. So we'll try and get it to level 3 here. As you can see, I clicked the fail, so it didn't increase. So it'll stay at 1, but sometimes you can get super unlucky and it will decrease the stat and it'll go back down to the one below. So if I had got that decrease fail, it would have went back down to 0. To prevent that, what you would do is you insert your digiclone and insert a backup disc, which is this item here. So it stops the penalty. So you press backup and it will add to that. So it means if you get the fail, you won't lose the stat. Now, once you get it to the 3rd stat, so when this number turns to a 3, we'll stop using D digiclone, so you will. It will go to the next digiclone, which would be a C. So every 3 increases, it will go up. So if you hover over it, it will say in the yellow writing here, it can be used for level 4 to 6 reinforcement. B can be used for level 7 to 9 reinforcement, and A can be used for level 10 and 12 reinforcement. There is one more Digiclone which I don't have at the moment because I couldn't find any in the market, but it's called Digiclone S, and that can do 13 to 15, but they are super hard to come by unless you can find a way of farming them. But once you get to a certain stage, the more fields will start to pop up. So I'll show you in a sec. As you can see, only 2 came up there, but now that it's 4, I'm sure there'll be about 4 fields. Yeah, see, so there's 4 fields. Oh, 5 even, sorry. So the more you go further into the Digicloning, the more fields that will pop up. So as you can see, there's 4 there. Now what I do is, once I get the 6, then I start using backup discs. That's just because I like to be safe. Other people like to try and get it to 9 without using a backup disc. But obviously you can do whatever fits you best. So I would just let the backup disc go in and enchant, and then I stop picking them because I am very unlucky, like super unlucky. I have better luck if the machine picks it, but as you can see, I didn't get a decrease because backup disc was there. You can also increase more than just one stat, but you can only upgrade it, I think it's 30 times now, unless they have added the new update where you can get everything to 15. But if they haven't added that update up yet, you can only get 2 of these stats to 15, or you can get like all 4 stats to like 8, or maybe 10 on 2 of these and 5 on 2 of these. Like, you can only upgrade 30 times if the update hasn't come out. So basically that's the standards of digicloning. Obviously, as you can see, it costs a bit of cash, so be prepared to spend a lot of cash. As you can see, I've only got 98 here. This was a recent update because it used to never ask for cash, so be prepared to spend loads to upgrade your guys. That's pretty much it on digicloning. Obviously, if you make a mistake, you can get a reset pill, and you go into here and you select the skill that you want to reset. So say you've accidentally clicked on one of these here and you've upgraded it once by an accident. What you want to do is you click on the skill you want to get rid of, and you add the pill into this box here, and press reset, and it will remove the upgrade on the certain stat that you want to get rid of, and then it means you've got a free stat to keep stacking on your attack. So obviously be careful on which stats you're upgrading. But yeah, that's pretty much it on how to digiclone your Digimon. And if you go back into the stats, you can see when you hover over it, it's increased, and as you can see down here, it's telling me I have 6 attack, which gives me an extra 13 damage. Obviously, when you get higher up, closer to the 12, 13, 14 and 15 mark, the damages start to increase like crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it on the Digiclone. Obviously, if you need any help on understanding it better, just leave a wee comment, and if you find this helpful, leave a like. But until the next video, bye.